Because I know we are, and I guess the viewers are too. Oh!
Alright folks, well if you're just joining us, I'm WasabiOne, joined by the ever awesome Blind, and this is Game 2, Round 1, the Logitech tournament for Natural Selection 2 between 420 and Norcal.
And Norcal is starting in the north in Atrium as Alien, close spawn position up to 420, which means good spot to drop a fast hive in data core, which is just happening.
The Marines are pushing out from flight control, going down to computer lab, trying to grab res, but look at this, Summit Reception being overwhelmed with 4 skulks.
Oh, I think it's
skulks.
5?
And it looks like a base rush.
Oh, just one Marine here. Mood Jr., can he do it? How many can he kill? One Marine spawning just in time. I think the commander should have logged out here to help even.
Oh, look at that. They just eliminated that team.
Wow, Ironhorse, look at that. He got 4 kills somehow there. Maybe 2 of those in Complab or somewhere. Amazing play. But at least for Aliens, they forced the Marines back to their base. As you can see, they're now coming back to build computer lab. They didn't even have the time to finish this extractor for them. And looks like Norcal wants more of the same. 3 skulks inside crevice, but they're not engaging yet. It looks like they're retreating or trying to bait in some of those Marines.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to wait for just 1 second.
So you do have an ops now coming up for the Marines, which has been killed at the first start, at the first rush I mean. And there's still 2 Marines keeping those aliens busy. I'm not quite sure. Okay, they don't need 3 skulks standing here. 1 should be enough, and as soon as the Marines push into Atrium, he can just tell the team. Right now, just 1 scouting would be enough as long as the Marines are not pushing. Because taking down resource cappers is so much more powerful throughout the game. And we see even 3 of them in ventilation. And looks like it's not just for capping. They will keep do some pressure. Oh, never mind. We do have a beacon again.
Lots of pressure happening. The Marine team here has been pushing out with some aggression, but while all this happens, the aliens are securing that second hive at data core, which is just finished, and they're going to start getting more res. So this Marine team has really got to start to focus really quick.
And to counter those kind of base rushes, Marines are now researching phase tech, which will allow them to put up some pressure. And when there are some Marines back and you're forced to beacon, it doesn't hurt you that much because you can then just use the phase gate to go back to the offense.
So the Marines are still sitting on 3 active extractors, a 4th one going online in Crossroads. And it looks like they're going to try to secure ventilation. That's going to give them 5 extractors. This is where they need to stop focusing on the extractors and start putting pressure on the aliens.
Yeah, they are on solid 4. They are losing complete though, which means they will be down to 3 again. But if the Marines do some pressure now, the problem is they're a bit late now. They were forced twice to go back to Marine start, and Leap has just finished. Which means Norcal is in a pretty good spot from here.
A lot of action happening in ventilation as these 2 Marines get ambushed by 3 skulks and easily go down. They will lose this extractor as they have no phase gates up anywhere on the map from what I can tell at the moment.
Oh, you know, there might even be a phase gate drop now in reactor core. We got 2 Marines in there, but looks like they're not.
Oh, but they got to do it now. I mean, now they're gonna. Here comes Blue.
Also some drifters hiding around the corner. He wanted to send 1 exactly to glass hallway to make sure to be notified once those Marines are pushing. Are they kind of splitting up, going into data core alone? And I don't see that working out for them well.
I don't agree with that. And this might be, you know, we've played a lot with 420 lately ourselves. Their Marine gameplay is okay, but you know, like some other clans, just too easily distracted. And you know, Norcal's gonna take advantage of that big time.
That's something we've seen a lot. From if you have early formed teams, they're both often end up like alien wins both sides, and when you have two super experienced teams, they sometimes often up alien marine wins both sides. That's pretty cool to see, but it takes a little bit more experience to have your marine play straight up. It's not that easy as it looks actually. Go forward and shoot. It takes a lot of experience to do it right.
Marines have lost 5 extractors while the aliens have lost 0. They've got a third one going up in reactor right now, and they're starting to push infestation out into glass hallway to prevent phase gates from being placed.
This phase gate is a little bit too defensive in my opinion. They have one right now in sub and trying to use it as a holdout to push from there, but it's not really a threat for aliens whatsoever. And it just gives them control over 3 extractors: computer lab, sub access, and flight control.
They're putting up a phase gate in a horrible location in Pipe Junction. They needed to move it back more towards the back side there, because putting it up against that wall is not going to be good.
Yeah, you can easily get grinded if you have a phase gate in this kind of location. Means you can only pop out from one side. Mage is pretty much predictable for aliens, so they can just shoot from the front side. And also, yeah, as stated before, sub-access, that phase gate was just for pretty much like jumping the gates from first spot to the second spot, just making sure they will closer to that spot where they really want that phase gate.
Man, 420 coming off of a high from that first game, and just cannot seem to get a good footing whatsoever. They've lost 69 res, 6 harvesters, and don't have any upgrades at 6.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's really bad for Marines, considering the progress of the game. And the aliens, they lost 1 harvester, which is okay. They do have leap 2 hives up and the shift completed, which indicates they will go for celerity probably next.
So they put a little damage up in Atrium, hive down to 9%. They got rid of that harvester. Aliens are going to quickly rebuild though, and they can easily rebound as the Marines are still in their back foot trying to grab their own res and tech themselves. Looks like they're going to push in a Pipe Junction again towards Data Core. But there is a drifter out there, so these aliens are going to know that they're coming.
Yes, indeed. Right now, Celerity Spore has been finished. They're putting the phase gate a little bit more back. That's not far away from the phase gate in the sub.
And we've got a Skulk Rush, a 3 Skulk Rush directly into flight control. They've gone for the obs. They're going after the Marines that are spawning in.
Yeah, the Marines and ventilation were able to phase back just in time, so no beacon needed right here. Not big of a deal, and we also see a lurk now on the field. Yeah, they also, I think, they recycled. No, they did not recycle sub-access. They have 2 phase gates pretty close to each other. And remember, if you have too many phase gates, it takes much more time to phase to the side location, because you have to phase through each of those gates.
And you know, I'm gonna be picky here, but when you're doing a 5 Marine push into a hive, you do not attack assist outside of the room.
That's very much true.
You give them complete notice that you're walking in and give them just that much more time. 5 seconds for Celerity Skulks to run back to the hive? Yeah, come on, guys.
Didn't do any damage to the hive yet? What did they shoot? I thought they were targeting the hive because they were clearly not shooting scouts. Kinda confused what they tried to kill. But yeah, that's the big difference. It's not like the solid, slow, steadily push, keep killing life forms, keep killing aliens, then kill X, and suddenly the stream of alien goes slower and slower. There was kinda, let's just run in, try to shoot something, and we all die kind of push.
The Marines finally starting to think a little tactically here, dropping some mines to protect their phase gate and their armory. They could probably even drop the res node here, ventilation, to protect it.
Oh, the aliens are assisting up towards
Oh,
Crossroads.
and lurk down.
Oh my goodness.
Dapper Dan goes down to the rifle. Or Dapper Dog, sorry.
Oh, that's a lucky drifter. So many bullets just so close. And we see Bile Bomb has been finished, but now Blink is on the way. Not the best timed Blink though. The aliens are 40 resources, each of them. They still have a little bit more time to get a Blink on the way, but well, rather have it a little bit too fast than too late.
Still pushing the flight control, but I don't know that it's going to do much good. 420 trying to gain some momentum here with shotguns. They are holding 5 res nodes now, so the res flow is coming back in, and could this possibly be the start of 420 proving us wrong yet again?
They definitely have a chance to do so. They do have shotguns right now. No upgrades, unfortunately, for them, because they had such a bad start on the resources. But with shotguns...
But I do see an arms lab being built right now. Those upgrades could come in pretty quick.
The Armor 1 is on the way before Fates will pop, which is pretty important. But the real timing they have is to take down Data Core before the Fates are in the field. Because once Fates will pop, I don't see them really taking it down.
And they've only got about a minute until that happens.
Oh, look at that, using infestation spikes.
I love those spikes, they're so cool!
Another 5 seconds saved. And time is crucial now. Yeah, but with shotguns everything can happen. Just 3 good
moving
shots.
Out here to Crevice too, Blind, and I would hope to see possibly a phase gate put out here to assault flight or atrium. I'd love to see a double-sided hit, but look at this. Aliens moving in full force. 3 skulks and a gorgeous bile bomb going after that phase gate and ventilation.
Oh, there was like 10 mines. Dapper Dog just used the bile bomb to take down all of those. No more mines left to defend the gate. And it does go down.
Marine Commander using a ton of res to drop all those med packs. But it does save them and takes out a precious gorge from this alien team.
Oh yes indeed, he's just hitting the E and S key all over the place.
Oh, if he can shoot. Oh man, up in Adrian, we've got pumped up kicks with a shotgun doing some damage. Starting to, like I said, use the focus distraction. Getting the aliens to be in 2 places. They can definitely assault better if they're keeping them distracted.
Submarines are still sitting on 6 extractors. They're a pretty fair amount, and looks like Norcal stopped at some point their respiting. Even though they were so good at defense, they didn't even need all those skulks in the base. Kind of forgot about it. So they gave kinda a possibility for 420 to come back.
Station under attack.
Look at this. In a cheeky move by Norcal, they've dropped a 3rd hive in Crossroads rather than going for a Fade egg or even an Onos egg.
I like to not having Onos eggs dropped, to be personally completely honest. But still, we should see Fates pretty soon. 4 Fates will be coming. Just a matter of time. 3? No, it says... Oh wait, we just only have 1 harvester left. Reactor core had been killed somewhere, and data core just now. This is a big blow to
Level 1
aliens.
weapons is online.
Wow, can 420 come back into this game?
Well, with the 2nd command station done and 4 active harvesters, we could potentially see a proto lab dropped here in just a moment, but they're going for level 2 weapons first.
I don't have the AA yet, so they're going just for the attack right now. Weapon 2 on the way. I like this upgrade pattern. Weapon upgrades right now, I think the best they can do. Need to stay strong on this, on the push.
But Flip is going Fade. And folks, our first Fade is on the field in 3, 2, 1.
Nope.
1.5.
A half.
2, 1.
0, -1.
Seriously?
There, it just popped.
Hey, there we go. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. 3 aliens going through crossroads. Probably going straight towards flight control, but there's one lucky Marine just scouting it. Mo Jr. is running back away to get a better chance at shooting them? Or, I don't know, but the Skulk's a free roam over flight control now.
Okay, oh, and they're beacon back to base. 2 Skulks were getting in and pulled them back at the worst possible time. They were putting on an amazing assault and data core with their shotguns in the hive at 68%.
Yeah, I was kind of confused about Mu Jr. He had the chance to slow down this alien push near base, and he ran to sub-axis there. And another push! The ops does go down, Wasabi!
Wow, and 3 Skulks in here working hard to get onto that phase gate, but the shotgun's just dealing way too much damage.
Oh yeah, and this is exactly what can turn a game. Nice shotgun action coming around, and still only 1 Fate in the field. Although Blue, Method and XTC, they all can go Fate right now. Of course, if you have 3X for a long time, this is such a weak spot for aliens because you only have half the players left. But you can go 1 by 1 X somewhere now in Atrium.
Marines putting on a big push with their shotguns into data core. We've got 4 Marines making their way up into the hive at this time. But right from behind, Dapper Dog is coming as a Skunk. What a great front and back assault from this alien team to knock out these Marines.
Oh yeah, really important to hold them out of there. Now they have the time to get some Fate X on the field. There we go, XTC is the 2nd Fate now, 2 Fates. Able to defend this, so they should hold data core. They should take down ventilation by now, at least from what I see with all those lifeform support. Oh my goodness, that Fate was so close to die. Flip. But and the whole time, Crossroads has been grown, of course. It's just a matter of time until we see the Shade upgrade as a 3rd upgrade. Look at that, we do have 2 Ninja Marines going straight over to Crossroads. I'm not sure if that will work out, because the Fates can go there pretty fast. Oh my goodness, the takedown XTC unawares! 1 Fate down! Wow.
What a serious blow to this alien team, but look over here in ventilation. A double phase Gorge Bile Bomb attack. That phase gate is hurting. Pumped up kicks coming in, trying to do whatever he can, but this will go down.
Yeah, there's 2 less Marines close by, which means ventilation does go down. And Crossroads taking some hits in here, but now the alien team can completely all go back to Crossroads, defend this hive, and thus saving all 3 hives. I'm not quite sure, yeah, why. So
Jetpacks being researched.
oh, there we go.
Oh, and look at this, the aliens going for another cheeky move. I love that word today, cheeky. Getting Bane Death.
Yeah, the troll upgrade. If you think the Fate is dead, no, he's not.
No, it's not a troll upgrade. Like Redemption wasn't a troll upgrade.
Yes, it was. It was definitely. Is a Fate? Hell yes.
Like Devour wasn't a troll upgrade.
That's not an upgrade. That's an ability.
Oh, whatever.
Oh, Fate.
I've seen the inside of the stomach. For
yeah, for quite a amount of time. Oh, here, look at that. The hype is getting really low. Actually, 32%. Nice usage of nano shields in there. You really want to help this out. The problem is with just 2 extractors, you cannot really afford this.
But their jetpacks are almost online.
All the Marines can afford a jetpack right now, but how many can buy additional shotgun? Only 1. Pumped up kick.
So the aliens now have 3 active hives. Crossroads at 32%, Atrium at 84%, and Data Core at 100. They need to target these bad boys and get them down. And look, they're doing a split. It looks like Pumped Up Kicks is going to head up to Atrium while Iron Horse and Mood Jr. put the pressure on Cross. And the alien team starting to split up. They're starting to get a little unfocused. This is a good moment for them to start doing some damage. Pumped Up Kicks going straight in for the hive upgrades. Looks like they're going to lose Kara.
Oh, yeah.
An alien anywhere nearby.
Nope, Kara is down. Really nice job by Pumped Up. And also nice job. I love this crack
what
placement.
What are you doing? Take down the hive! Oh!
Oh, he's working on the Harvester too. Pumped Up. Getting the Carapace Shell plus an Harvester and Atrium. Really nice ninja work in there.
Here comes a fade to meet Pumped Up Kicks. He really could have done some serious damage to that hive up in Atrium. At only 84%, it has no, real armor or anything going on it right now.
That is a point, but I think, the problem is that the Harvester has less health, so if you try to kill that, it's much easier to do so it's more guaranteed damage.
No, I get that, and I understand it, but, at this point, they really need to deal a blow. They need to be able to get the momentum, and if they're stuck building a hive, rather than defending a hive, that puts them in a much better state.
To deal big damage, yeah, I can agree. The problem is if the hive is under attack and it's getting low to 1x, I think the aliens still manage to get there back in time. Well, look at that. I like the crack placement of the alien. So if there was like
I'm being
four
trolled
of
in
them.
the stream, Blind. I'm being trolled. Dragon is in there saying he's got to warm his own. I think last time we had an NS1 Classic night, I think a dragon devoured me like 12 times. It was like every 2 seconds I'd spawn, devour. Spawn, devour. It got really annoying.
Oh, lots of aliens coming in sub-axis. The second CC, which is pretty important for Marines to hold, otherwise they would lose the jetpacks. And lots of aliens coming in here. 2 Fates, 1 Gorge. But they are driven out.
So with 3 hives up and 4 active harvesters, there's really only one thing that this team can go for, and I think we both know what that is.
Nope, I don't know. Tell me.
He's sitting in the bottom of their roster right now.
Let me check.
He's running through data core.
What is that? That looks like.
What is it, Blind?
What is that? That looks cute. Is that a grown-up Gorge? I don't know. What is that? And it is going straight for sub-axis. Blue. And no, he has to run back. So well, by sitting on so many resources.
Oh no, Blue's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, he's taking lots of damage indeed. Look at that.
38%.
Ah, but he's fine. He's behind the hive. Nothing can happen.
Iron Horse and Nano Shield trying to deal any kind of damage, but against 2 Fades, a Gorge, and an Onos? I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither. I'm pretty sure they thought the Onos was way lower on health than he actually was. And now this is a good time for the aliens to push towards sub-axis, work on this phase gate. Lots of dead Marines, just 2 alive. 1 jetpacker in sub-axis and Pump Kit. He's trying to... Yeah, he also got a jetpack and he's working, going to Atrium again. This time spotted. So the power does go down sub-axis. This is pretty bad for 420. The CC is still active. They can all buy their last jetpacks, but after that, if aliens will take it down, which they should do and will do, there's no more jets.
Yeah, I mean, good job by 420, really coming back, power upgrading, but I think that their demise is the fact that they weren't coordinating enough to work on Atrium and Data Core simultaneously to take them down.
Ah, that's a point. I think from the first start at Data Core, it was kinda not a really convincing attack in there. You know, like it took like 5 minutes, get pushed back all around. They were lucky though that after about 4 minutes they realized, hey, we should recap some nodes. It went up to 5 or 6 extractors, and Norcal pretty much missed the chance to take down all of those extractors. So let them up for way too long. So 420 had a chance to come back in the game, had some nice pushes, some nice shotgun pushes in there. But once the Fate popped up in the field, well, that was the rise of Norcal and a downfall of 420.
The question now is, how long will 420 wait before they just GG it? I think it's a pretty clear sign that they can see that if there's 4 hives, there's not a whole lot they're going to be able to do.
Especially shooting crossroads with 4 cracks in the back as a single LMG. That won't help at all.
So no use of arcs. We saw that earlier in the EU games. I'm interested to see if we see it at all in any of the North American games.
Oh, arcs at data core. That might have actually helped them. I'm not sure.
It might have actually helped them. They were holding ventilation pretty well, and to put down 1 robo and just rolling a couple arcs to help with their assault.
Yeah. The problem is they did not have the rest for it. They didn't even have restful mine packs or shotguns for a long time there.
Oh, they did though. They started holding 6 res nodes there for a while, and that's when they power upgraded.
Yeah, that was
still,
way
I mean,
after.
I think they could have made it work.
That was the moment when they came back in the game, bought shotguns, did a lot of damage, and did some nice pushes, but not strong enough, and then the Fates popped out. I think waiting for arcs would take even longer at this point. I'm not sure though. Might watch the replay to get an idea of it, if arcs would have helped at this point. Hard to tell from now, but could have been an idea.
So for those of you in the stream that don't know, Nexel has taken Team Australia in round 1 by 2-0. So now Team Australia moves on to play Inversion, which is being recorded and will be posted later this evening. And after this game, we will move on to
Norcal
versus Nexel, which actually could be a good game.
Oh yeah, we see Norcal having a really good round here as Alien. Let's see how they will perform against Nexel. Next, but we're still not over in the game. The game is still going somehow. 420 just does not want to give up. They keep fighting to the bitter end. Maybe they want to get at least 1 honors kill or something. But yeah, it's pretty safe to call GG right here.
Alright, 420.
Yeah, they're on the scene, they're on the shot, they want to show the best, kill a life form or 2 for their honor. They killed some life forms. I saw at least 1 Fade and Lurk die. And there's
the GGs.
So we are tying up 1 each in the matchup Norcal against 420. Both alien wins. And some really nice games. Both teams could have won at several points in time. Fun to watch. I love this kind of games.
Alright. So folks, you've just seen round 1 of the Logitech tournament between 420 and Norcal. We will be taking a quick break here as we move on to the next game between Nexel and Norcal.
Good game.
So please stick with us and